welcome to Book Talk. It's me, Brianca Jay, and I'm coming to you with a brand new episode as I always do. Today we're going to talk about the Great Gatsby, hence my glamour, because when we're going to talk about Gatsby, you better give them the glam, give them the look. But no, the Great Gatsby is an American classic. We know that Leonardo Dicaprio was actually in the movie. It's all about that American glamour, that jazz age, that new rich versus that old rich. It's about prohibition times, and it comes off like when you watch the movie, it's a really fun movie. Everything's moving, everything's glamorous. It's so much mansion, so much money, so much luxury, but yet you get this sense of like dissatisfaction, especially from Gatsby. And I want to talk about that. Before we get into the details of this video, I want y'all to do a couple things for me. Let me fix myself. Okay. So before we get into the details of this video, I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. It helps me grow and bring more people to my little place of literature, and also get to get a little money. So more subscribers I get, I can finally get monetized, and I won't just be doing this as a hobby, you know. I can quit that job, you know. Other than that, my children's book is still out. It's still available, so go to my website at www.briancajay.com. You can find my children's book as well as any merch that I'm selling. I got some really cool stuff there, so check out my website and get to know it. And now let's get into the details of Gatsby. Y'all tell I can't dance. Okay. But the Great Gatsby, main character is Jay Gatsby. He's our protagonist. It's written by the narrator, Nick Carraway, so we don't know all of Gatsby's situation. But through Nick's eyes, we do get to sympathize with Gatsby. And we also get to hate fucking Daisy, because what a little bitch, okay? What a little bitch. So Gatsby. Why do I feel so bad for Gatsby? His humble beginnings, one. Honestly, Gatsby is one of those literary characters that I think really represents the American persona. I think our obsession with capitalism, with wealth, with luxury, we chase it, we get it, and we are like, why did I chase this? This is not fulfilling in the way that I thought it would be. Now for Gatsby, he does attain all this wealth, and he does get the tuxedo, and he has these amazing parties. But what we find out in his backstory, he does it all for love. Another reason to feel bad for Gatsby, because we know that these people be for the streets. And Daisy ass, she was for the streets, okay? He shouldn't have fell for her, and we kind of feel bad for him because everything about that relationship literally ended up being his downfall. Like, his love for her street walk ass really took away from his ability to succeed. And it's sad, because you would have wanted Jay to find somebody who could appreciate his humble heart as well as all the riches money could afford. Like, what girl doesn't want that? I guess not Daisy. So yeah, I feel really bad for him. You see that he came from these poor beginnings. So he was like this little lowly soldier. He had very much money. He fell in love with this upper class woman who plays with him, strings him along, but absolutely has no desire to marry him. She's going to marry someone from her own class, and she decides to marry Tom, and she takes faith in that. From that, Jay Gatsby is determined. He is ambitious. He becomes our quintessential American man. He goes out and gets the bag. Okay, so what we do find out is that he's a bootlegger. He starts selling liquor undercover during Prohibition. I ain't mad at him for that, because at the end of the day, most multi-million, billion-dollar corporations, most multi-million, billion-dollar families do come from some very shady beginnings. So I'm not mad at Jay for that. Jay had to make his bread. And we know that sometimes when you got to make your bread, you got to do a little something. So I wasn't mad at Jay for that. I actually really admire Jay's ingenuity, his hustle, and his ability to rise and take himself from these poor, humble beginnings to the nouveau riche lifestyle, where he's having these amazing parties, and like, he that dude. They don't know what he looked like, but he is that dude. Reputation precedes him, and I think that's pretty lit. So I'm really, I sympathize with him, and I appreciate him, and I think he's awesome. You really want to see Jay Gatsby win, and so that's why the ending of the book is just so tragic, because he does not win at all. Another reason I feel like I really love Jay Gatsby, and I really think he's a quintessential American, as well as offers sympathy, or he deserves sympathy as a literary character, is because of his sense of loneliness and isolation. Yes, he's nouveau riche. Yes, he has all the things. Yes, everybody at his party, they want to know him. They want to see him. But in the end, that's a really lonely life. Like, you can have 1,000,000 people around you, but if it ain't the people you want, you might as well be in a room by yourself. And I think that's what we see from Jay a lot of times. You see him at the party. He doesn't really mingle with anyone. You see him kind of standing on his marble staircase, just looking around. And you see him kind of make a friend out of Nick Carraway. I mean, he had his reasons for making that friend. But you see him kind of make a friend out of Nick Carraway and kind of placing his trust in this person, which makes sense, honestly, because of Jay Gatsby's background, those poor beginnings, and Nick coming in as one of those people like, yes, I may have come from a little bit of money, but I'm not blinded by it. I don't need to live like that. These two people really do need to connect, because these two people are probably the realest people in the damn city. You know, everybody else is just for the parties. Honestly, it reminds me of I'm not gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there. Okay, it reminds me of the club scene, the nightlife, that desire to be seen but not really to connect. Those stupid ass networking events. We're like, what do you do? And then they be like, you should do this for exposure. Girl, go away. Anyway, so yeah, I really sympathize with his loneliness, his isolation, his desire to be seen as more than like just his riches, but for like his heart, because his heart remained so pure. Like, through all of his, like, we meet Jay Gatsby as he has risen to his peak, but his heart is still very, very pure. And I think that's really exciting to see. We see a lot of people lose their human-like nature when these things happen, but not Jay Gatsby, and I really loved him. And then the last reason, well, I just think Jay Gatsby is a super sympathetic character, and you gotta love him, and you gotta feel bad for him. You gotta want to punch Daisy in the face, is because he took the rap for Daisy. Did I think he should have? Hell nah. Let her go to jail. And it was also very upsetting because of the classist themes that go into it, how the poor always seem to have to pay the price for the rich. And it pissed me off how Daisy got away with hitting the woman with the car, and that Jay Gatsby ended up taking the fall for her, and he never got to receive that love and affection from her that he desired. She never gave herself to him like he desired. He never, all his work is for naught. So sad, so sad. What a tragic end for Jay Gatsby. So horribly tragic. I absolutely adore him. I think Daisy is just the worst kind of girl. Like, I get her reasoning, but I just cannot understand. I just can't. I mean, she just was not willing to take a chance on love. She was just not open to, she probably never seen anyone actually be with someone for love. So to her, she's like, Tom provides for me. Tom gives me the lifestyle I like. I'll love him. And it doesn't come from any type of passionate place, right? She knows he's cheating and all these things, and she's still there. So yeah, I wish she would have found a different love interest. as we all do, right? Always falling for the wrong damn person, or that's just my life. Anyway, it's been real. Thank you for tuning into my channel. My name is Brianca Jay. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, and then check out my website to get my picture book and a lot of other things. And then, you know, these earrings are from Love Bug Accessories. I absolutely love them, and that's pretty much the reason I'm dressed up today, because you guys see my earrings. All right, y'all. Toodaloo. Y'all be safe. I'll catch y'all next time.